What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing fantastic out there. So we have got a couple of fantastic Kizers coming in at you. One is a really nice folder in their more budget realm, and then a fixed blade that is definitely in the budget realm. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the folder first. I'm just going to get the box here out of the way for this one. So this is the Mikey Carlson designed Sub-3-OBK, or excuse me, Sub3-OBK. Of course, Sub 3, so it is a sub 3-inch blade. And this is 154 cm coated with the black aluminum clutch lock. So we're not going to pay too much attention to the actual unboxing stuff. You guys have seen all the Kizer stuff before. So we are going to just break into this thing here. Get all this out of the way. Let's see, bear with me here. All right, so take a look here. Let's go ahead and zoom straight on in. So again, you do have a black coated aluminum, so black anodized aluminum. There you do have your clutch lock. It is that adjustable Kizer clutch lock. Non-reversible pocket clip. Looks like we do have T8 hardware all around though. Come in here. Just again, your typical Kizer stuff. Kizer pocket clip. Really nice half-length back spacer. No lanyard love. Really straightforward knife here. Perfectly centered. There we go. Now you can see it. Nice and centered. Thumb stud operation. Pretty nice action from what I can see there. You got a little bit of jimping there on the back. Nice upsweep there. Really nice thumb wrap. There is your typical Kizer billboarding. Your Kizer logo, 154 cm on this side. Drop point with a swedge. Flat grind. There's your model name and then your maker's mark or your designer's mark. Typical Kizer grind looks pretty good. No obvious faults there. Tip work looks great. Yeah, we're going to just move right along. This is a fairly straightforward blade. Just a no frills blade, honestly. Aluminum handle scales. Feels great in the hand. I really like having that thumb ramp. That really locks your hand in. No choke up point. I mean, I guess you could come in and do kind of like a trigger point there, but you don't really need it. The handle is on the smaller side, but with that being said, yeah, I don't feel like it's, kind of choking my hand up because it does flare out down here. So really nice ergonomic handle. Don't feel the pocket clip. Like I said, I really like having that thumb ramp. That's something you don't see a whole lot anymore. But I really like having that thumb ramp. It takes away, you can see a lot of times it does kind of take away from the aesthetics of the knife, especially on open, but ergonomically it's fantastic. So you do have a little bit of a kind of an unbalanced proportions there on the blade to handle ratio. But it's not extreme by any measure. But fantastic feeling hand again. Now this knife is from the pass around. I don't know how far down the list I am on this thing, so I don't know how many hands it's been through, but we'll take a look here. So pretty damn sharp still. Especially there towards the tip. It looks like somebody probably did some cardboard cutting with it, because in that cardboard cutting area it is fairly dull, but there at the tip it's still nice and sharp. So again, we will give that a pass just because, like I said, it probably has seen its fair share of cardboard. Clutch lock, let's take a look at this thing. So just like always, I mean, these Kizer clutch locks are fantastic. Probably one of the best done crossbar locks out there is the clutch lock. the way that they always have really great access to the bar itself. The jimping's always jimping or texturing, whatever you want to call it. It's always really good on these on the bars themselves. You never have to use both fingers to close them. You can just grab it and pull it down. It's just you know, some of the other knives. Now this thing I think is in the same wheelhouse as the drop bear. I consider this kind of a slightly different blade shaped drop bear, just because you know, you got the aluminum, you got the fairly subdued blade shape, subdued handles, crossbar lock, and then the price. So these guys are right at $90 right now. They are a 2024 new release, so they're not going to be put on a whole lot of sales yet. But that being said, when Kizer does do a sale, you can about guarantee that this guy will most likely be on that sale. Just because a lot of times they're kind of the no frill knives are usually put on the sale pretty quickly. But that being said, at $90, I don't think you're getting hurt, honestly. You know, 154 cm aluminum. Like I said, it's that, you know, that same drop bear, you know, drop bear kind of a knife. It's in that same wheelhouse. So all those same ingredients. And then I'm sure that they will probably release a premium version of this at some point. But yeah, fantastic little folder, not too shabby at all. But we're going to go into something that is about half the price and very similar in blade length and everything. So let's check a look. Jeez, y'all can tell I'm tired. Let's take a look at the fixed blade here. So I did go ahead and take it out of its yellow box there. So Kizer fixed blades do come in these really nice boxes. You do have on the inside, looks like we've got a couple of new stickers that I haven't seen before. So looks like we're sharing some brewskis there. And okay, that's the cool. I think that's the coolest Kizer sticker I've seen yet. That is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that sticker either. You got the drop bears there on either side. And is that boat? This might be just because this might be the actual deckhand sticker. I don't know. But you got some drop bears there on the background there. So yeah, I guess that just kind of talks about it. So this is the deckhand. So this is their $50 D2 fixed blade. So again, you get the typical Kizer stuff in here, and then the sheath added in, and then you have some paracord, you have some nylon cord. It looks like they are, you know, meaning for you to possibly use this as a neck sheath or as a neck knife. I probably won't, but so take a look at the sheath. So it's a typical, just a taco style sheath. You have a pocket clip, kind of a J-hook pocket clip there, or belt clip would probably work in the pocket. I don't see why not. Looks like you could reverse it to the other side, but as it sits, it's kind of set up to stick in a lefty's pocket. I might take a look at that here and see how that works. So let's go ahead and break into the knife itself. So I did get this on drop, so I've had it for a little bit and been waiting to do the video. But with it, if you got it in the first, I think, you know, the first day or whatever, the first 50 or so, you got some red scales. So they do have different handle scales, and it looks like it would be a fairly simple scale to make. So if you're someone who likes making different scales, there's definitely an opportunity for that. So again, D2 sheep's foot blade. Already I can tell I really like it. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this guy. So really nice sheep's foot blade, coated D2. You got the black micarta handles. Looks like T8 screws there on. Nope, those are T10s. See if they're the same on both sides. They are. Let's see. Check it with these T10 here. Yeah, so T10, those look pretty good. A little bit of wiggle on that one. Yeah, a little bit of wiggle on them. Nothing crazy. Pretty doggone good. So there you have the Kizer and D2. And then on this side, you have the designer's mark and the deckhand. So this is designed by Tyler Barnes. Has all the info here. So, zoomed in. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me. Good Lord have mercy. I was like, why can't I see that? There you go. So it is a 6.3 inch overall knife. Again, Tyler Barnes, my card, a G10. Yeah, $50 knife. I can't say no to that. I actually got this, like I said, when it was on that kind of the pre-release sale, so I think it was like $42 or something like that. And this thing just freaking melts in the hand. Really simple, you know, just a really simple knife done really well. Jimping is done really well, really useful jimping, very comfortable handle. Just, yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really popular knife. I know it already kind of is very popular. So this one is my knife. The like I said, the other one is from the pass around. So this one is brand hammer new right out of the box. So let's test my theory about pretty much all Kizers coming sharp right out of the box. So yeah, that's a definite, for sure, extremely sharp knife. Trying to get to do the little curlies. So yeah, Kizer does a fantastic job with their out of the box sharpness. This knife, sorry for bumping the camera, this knife is no exception. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Let's check out with the sheath here, see how it goes in the sheath. So pretty good retention there. It does have a little hole there for drainage. Again, it is D2, so it's not a stainless, but yeah. So that's what gives it the most tension is right there on the screw. So you can see it's got the little race portions there for the screw. So it looks like that's where it's getting the majority of its tension from. Like I said, pretty doggone good tension. Looks like it may be slightly adjustable with that bottom screw there. Nah, there's no rubber there, so it doesn't look to be adjustable. But I am going to see how it goes into the pocket, if it'll work on as an actual pocket carry. I think it would. It's a little on the high side, but I mean, the clip has fairly decent retention. It's a big clip, so I mean, it's like it's sticking out, so it'll probably snag on something. I don't know. You might want to try to grab, get a different kind of pocket clip or something, or a different kind of clip for it. But, maybe one of the deep carry clips or something. But I don't know. You could probably, yeah, you could do that, because this has the adjustment here. So you could take this screw out, move this adjuster all the way up, and then just put a new hole in the sheath for the other screw, modify it a little bit that way, and that would get it way deeper in the pocket, but you would have still that fairly beefy clip sticking out of your pocket that would most likely snag on some stuff. So I don't know. I just trying to figure out ways for me to pocket carry this guy. Easiest, I think, would probably be, for me, would probably just be having somebody make a pocket sheath for it. But, yeah, fantastic little setup. And I guess you could put an ulti clip on it. That would work. Anyway, getting off on the rails there. But, yeah, fantastic little knife. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weights on these guys. So with the deckhand, we will weigh it with and without the sheath. So without the sheath, we are at 3.7. With, we are at 5. So 5 ounces to your overall carry on the Deckhand. And then for the Sub3, it is 3.7 ounces. So not terribly lightweight for either of them. Both are looking at right at a 3-inch blade. Both are pretty close to the same overall. The Sub3-OBK is definitely more on the handle there, so that's where I was kind of talking about a little bit of your blade to handle ratio. Let's try to line those up as best I can for end of blade to end of blade, because you can't really line them up pivot to pivot. There you go. You kind of see a size difference there. But we'll end it with that, guys. I really appreciate y'all for watching. As always, hit that like, comment, subscribe if you aren't already. We'll get to that 1,000 subscriber celebration very soon. And then, as always, just remember, when you're out and about, be kind, be humble, and be EDC. Y'all take care.